What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Man United All-Star, episode number 37. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. As usual, if you guys did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share the videos. It does help my channel out as growing. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or add to your Google Circle for updates on my channel. So with that said, as you can see, guys, we're back in the Barclays Premier League. We're going up against Aston Villa. We are playing at home, and you know it's the latter part of the season, so that means Aston Villa is going to give us a hard time, especially if you can look at the team that we're playing. A very young squad, with the exception of a few veteran players in gigs, in schools, and of course, De Gea in goal, and of course Guy 10. Everybody else is pretty much from the reserve, and we'll be looking to definitely showcase that the reserve team is definitely stepping up. They're trying to push themselves into that first team, and we'll see how this one goes. If you watch the last episode, we played the FA Cup and we played the younger players, and they completely dominated that FA Cup. So like I said, guys, they've been really outstanding, and I'm pretty sure that will definitely show that they definitely want to hopefully break into that first starting 11, the first team. So with that said, guys, Aston Villa is going to be looking to give us a hard time too as well. As you can see, we've played 32 games so far, and of course our goal difference is 73. We are 96 points. Chelsea on 67, Arsenal on 67, Man City on 65, and Spurs on 65. So the second, third, and fourth spot, even the fifth spot, is definitely eating up, and it should make for a pretty interesting end to the season. King up front, Guy 10 in behind. King up front, Giggs in behind, Guy 10 and Cleverley on the wings, Schools and Tunnicliffe in midfield, Raphael, Keane, Wooten, and Evans in the back four, and of course De Gea in goal. And we're playing De Gea in goal into this round because he hasn't been playing too much, and we want to get him back into shape. Hopefully give him a few games into the end, going into the end of the game or end of the series. No, they're playing a 4-3-1-2 formation. Benteke and Ebambayor on the wings, and of course Zombia in behind. But it's actually us pushing forward, guys, in the third minute here. As you can see, Giggs on the ball, and of course he's going to push forward, turning back the clock, pushing forward into the box, and of course even meant to get a strike off, and the keeper saving at his near post. We're going to try and put this one on the edge of the box, see if we can get a nice finish onto it, maybe a fancy finish for you guys for goals of the week, but wasn't able to. But a bad clearance here from them, as you can see here. And of course you can see Keane was able to get on the ball, pass into Schools. Schools going to hold it up pretty well, pass it back into the box here, just wasn't able to get a strike, but Tunnicliffe did run onto it and hit it one time, and that one going just wide. Now King again put it into space here, as you can see, out of the wing for Cleverley. Cleverley is going to cross this one across, was just really out of the reach of Gaitan, so wasn't able to do a fancy finish, so we just went ahead and sweat that one into the back of the net in the 21st minute. A nice pass from Tunnicliffe there to Schools. Schools hits it one time out on the wing here for Gaitan, who cuts it into the box. And look at that finish there from Cleverley. Would have been a nice finish, but the keeper there making it a bad finish. Now with that said, guys, we push forward again. Schools in the ball here. He's going to cut this one back into the box. The nice footwork there from the veteran. And of course he finished it off in the 30th minute, giving us the first goal of the game, and well deserved at this point. We completely dominated the first half and completely dominated Aston Villa, and deserving it. Should have been up quite a few more goals, but we'll take that one as is. Now Schools picked this one up here, as you can see. He pushes forward, and look at the strike here from the veteran, and unfortunate for him, the post just deny him, and they were able to clear that one out, and we managed to go in the first half 2-0 up. And of course we can't complain too much. We definitely should have been up some more goals, but you will see from the stats they had nothing on the board. We had 9 shots, 5 on target, 52% of the ball. Our shot accuracy wasn't the greatest at 55%, and our pass accuracy was at 82%. So maybe we should try and better our shot accuracy. We'll see. But as you can see here, King cuts into the box and was brought down, so that means we get a penalty. And I don't know what they're complaining about, because that was definitely a penalty there. And of course we're going to have King take it, since he's the one that actually created that penalty. So with that said, we're going to have him take it, see if we can finish it off here. And look at the save here. What a save from the keeper. But unfortunate for him, King is right there to get his own rebound and finish it off in the 57th minute, giving us the third goal of the game. And at this point, guys, we're just completely dominating it, and of course we're deservingly so getting the goals now, because we really should have been up at least 3 or 4 in the first half by itself. We did make some change to bring out the veterans, bringing in Bebe, and of course a few other players, Keane again, of course, and a few other players, and we'll try and see if we can get some more goals. King again picking the ball up, nice touch, one touch there to put himself in space, and of course that one going just wide. Again, we'll play Raphael into space here on the wing. It's going to cut this one back, pass it into the box, and Keane, who just got substituted in, of course, is going to put this one into the box. Will Keane for the goal in the 90th minute, and really good for his confidence, just coming on and getting the goal, but not quite just coming on, but just coming into the goal in the second, coming to the game in the second half. I was finally able to get a goal too as well, and this is in the 90th minute again. Keane again playing provider, passing the ball, but of course we were able to head it out. We did manage to pick it up. Gaitan here, turn the defender, and look at this finish, just hitting that one into that far corner, a low cross into that bottom net, and of course beating the keeper in the 90th minute. 2 goals in succession in the 92nd. Just doesn't make any sense that we get 2 goals in quick succession in the 90th minute. You would think they would defend pretty well, but that wasn't the case, and you can see, guys, we take a very convincing win. The young lads definitely stepped up. Guy time was at 9.9. You can say it was pretty much near perfect, and I also get the man of the match. Gigs, you can see there in schools, play pretty well. Even Cleverly, all the players played pretty well. Even their back fours, you can see there as young as they were. They didn't have no shots at all in the first or second half. We had 17 shots, 10 on target, 53% of the ballers. Shot accuracy did go up a little better, 58, and of course our pass accuracy was at 83. So we played completely well and dominated that first half and the second half. So with that said, guys, we're going to the next game, which is going to be against Chelsea. If you guys saw the last episode, be sure to go and check it out so you can see the first leg, which we play at Chelsea. This is going to be the second leg, which we're going to be playing at home at Old Trafford. And we want to make sure we dominate it as much as we can, like we did at Chelsea. We made quite a few changes to the squad there, as you can see, bringing in a lot of stronger players. We did also had, of course, James Rodriguez to the squad because he was complaining about not being played quite a bit, which he did play. I mean, I don't know why he's complaining about it. He played in the last game, even though he got substituted, and he's still getting games. So, nevertheless, we're going ahead and had him into the game so we can definitely keep him happy as possible as well. At this point, it don't make any difference because, you know, of course, we won't be having another Manchester United All-Star in, of course, this FIFA 13. It will be on FIFA 14. But with that said, we're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. Again, Van Persie up front, Kagawa and beyond, Valencia and Rodriguez on the wing, Anderson and Vidal in midfield, Dani Alves, Jones, Philip Santana, and Smalling in the back four, and Lindegaard in goal. Now, Chelsea are playing the same formation. You can see there a 4-2-3-1 formation. Fernando Torres up front, Juan Mata in behind, Sturridge and Hazard, as you can see there, on the wings, and of course Morales and of course Ramirez in midfield. And of course that just means they have a strong midfield, and that four going up forward is a lot of pace going forward. Now it's us actually trying to get on the board early. As you can see, Van Persie there running to space, and of course look at this, going rainbow there, and of course hit that one time, and of course Peter Cech was able to take that one pretty well in the 16th minute. They push forward, crosses one into the box. They did manage to get a head onto it, but Lindegaard come up pretty much and take that one pretty well. Again, Anderson passes one to Valencia, who hits it one time into space here, beating two defenders there, and look at this here for a finish. I guess you could say it did take a deflection off of David Luiz, but I think it was definitely going on target regardless. So I don't think, you know, it definitely is a big deal. As you can see there, look like it went through the foot of the defender, but just taking a touch going into that four corner. So it is what it is, and we won't complain. It's a goal, and we'll take it. A nice pass here for Valencia, who hits it one time, and David Luiz was able to block that one. Pass it in here to Rodriguez, who cuts into between two defenders there, managed to get a shot off, but thankfully for them, their keeper make a big save, and of course keep the goal at 1. It would have definitely been devastating for them, you know, being finished off by 2 goals in the first half. No, they had nothing on target, you can see, but they had way more possession than we did. And of course we have 5 shots, 4 on target, so we completely dominated the first half, even though we had less possession. But look at this for a finish here from James Rodriguez, run into space, we pass it into him, and he hits it one time into that top corner, pretty much into the roof in the 49th minute, giving us that second goal of the game. Now we want to try and continue dominating the game like we are completely doing. Valencia in the ball here, pushes forward, and of course he's going to cut this one back, push into the box, trying to pass it off to Dani Alves, who takes a shot off, and that one going just wide off that post. What a goal that would have been if it actually went in. And then they're going to cross this one in, guys. And I don't know what Lindegaard is doing there. He's outside of goal. Come on, man. That don't even make sense. And, of course, I had to put that one out. I think it was going into the side net anyway. And look at this. A bad tackle in the box, and we gave away a penalty. Yes, it was a penalty because it was a bad penalty to give away, especially in the 90th minute of the game. This is what I talk about, guys, when I said it's just frustrating. I can't believe we did that. In the 90th minute of the game, we're going to give up a goal. And, of course, you can see Hazard to take it, and he's just not going to miss, sending the keeper the wrong way. And, of course, I don't even know how that happened, guys, but that's what happens to you sometimes with EA. I just can't. I'm not even going to dwell on that, so let's move on. We did manage to take it. As you can see, full time 2-1. Which is really great for us. And of course you can see we didn't have much to do in the back four, to be honest, so it's understandable that the ratings were like that. They did have more position. We did manage to take back a few of the position. They had 1 shot on target, and that was from the penalty. We had 8 shots, 5 on target. Our shot accuracy was 62 and our pass accuracy was at 81, so we definitely stepped that back up because it was in the 70s. So we completely dominated. As you can see, guys, we beat them 5-1 in aggregate, and I'm not quite sure who we're going to be playing against in the final. It's either going to be Barcelona or AC Milan, one of the two, and we'll see how that goes. But with that said, as you can see, guys, we move on into the final, and because of that, we pick up 2.5 mil. I had it to a transfer budget, so it'll be pretty interesting to see how big our budget will be. And look at this, guys, it ain't finished yet. Look at the teams that we have to play next: Arsenal, and then again Chelsea, again at home. Thanks for tuning to this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share. This is your boy Joe English signing out. Peace.